That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is losing a member of my family, because we are such a unit and so close that we're nothing without the other. You know, Parkinson's is really tricky. We don't know good days from bad days until you're in it. You can plan and plan and plan and plan, but you just don't know until you're actually in the time frame of where you're supposed to be doing something. Like, you can't say.
Ozzy Osbourne's funeral was a moment etched into the hearts of millions, a moment of music, memory, and emotion so deep it transcended generations. From his final words to surprise tribute by Celine Dion, the farewell to the Prince of Darkness became a cultural and emotional reckoning. As Sharon, Kelly, and Jack Osbourne stood in mourning, the world watched, cried, and remembered the man behind the madness.
What could possibly get people off by strangling a cat? Know what it is?
Some type.
It always leads.
I really hate that you keep setting the stage for them to be complete fucking idiots.
The funeral took place at the Osbourne family estate in Buckinghamshire, in a private garden Ozzy had chosen years before. The ceremony began at dusk, with soft candlelight illuminating a pathway of photos from his life. From the early Black Sabbath days to family barbecues, birthday parties, and behind-the-scenes snapshots no fan had ever seen. A string quartet played a somber rendition of Changes, the song Ozzy once recorded with his daughter Kelly.
Isn't it scary? Like, I never thought, I always look at my parents as being so invincible. And then all of a sudden you realize that, like, oh, they're fragile and they're a little lost, and now it's my job to show them the way.
A choice that drew tears from nearly every guest present. Sharon Osbourne, dressed in black with a single white rose pinned to her chest, opened the ceremony with a trembling voice. He was wild. He was gentle. He was chaotic. He was kind. And he loved all of you, so deeply it frightened him sometimes. Her voice broke. But most of all, he was mine, and I was his.
That's how long we've been together, 43 years.
No, a bit longer than the 43 years.
Isn't that amazing, though?
Unbelievable.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it is.
How does that make you feel, Ozzy? 43 years since Blizzard of Oz.
As mourners sat in silence, a video montage of Ozzy's personal recordings began to play. There he was, laughing with Jack, dancing with Sharon in the kitchen, singing lullabies to his grandchildren. Then, suddenly,
I can't live without her. She can't live without me. Sometimes I love her, but I don't like it, and vice versa to me. You know, sometimes she says, I don't like you today, but I love you.
Yeah, which is perfectly achievable. That's
Yeah.
perfectly, I think a lot of marriages.
That's not unreasonable.
There's always love. Always. That's what holds us together.
came his final words, recorded just days before he passed. Ozzy's whisper echoed across the speakers. Take care of each other. Don't cry too long. I'll still be raising hell up there, just in a quieter way. The biggest surprise of the night came when Celine Dion, a close friend of the Osbourne family, took the stage, battling her own health challenges. She had requested no press be informed. As she stepped into the spotlight, she began singing an emotional, slowed-down version of Ordinary World, one of Ozzy's favorite covers. Her voice, fragile yet soaring, pierced through the cold night air. By the time she finished, Sharon was visibly weeping, and the audience had risen in a silent standing ovation. Kelly Osbourne took the tribute was both heart-wrenching and humorous. Dad once told me that if I ever spoke at his funeral, I'd better not make it boring. So, here goes nothing. The man once tried to microwave a burrito wrapped in aluminum foil at 4 a.m. after a show in Germany, and then blamed the fire alarm on a ghost. The crowd laughed through their tears. Then Kelly grew quiet, but he also held my hand every time I cried. He gave the best hugs, and he never let me forget I was his little girl, even when I wasn't so little anymore.
Yeah, I mean, some days
I
like
don't
the
think,
person.
since we've been together for like nearly 40 years now, I don't think one day has gone by without me telling her I love her. I don't think, I'd never. I've spoken to her everywhere, every day, no matter where I am.
The ceremony ended with a sky lantern release. Each guest lit a lantern with a message for Ozzy written on it. One by one, the lights drifted upward into the dark sky. carried by wind and memory. Sharon's final words before his burial were soft, but they were heard by everyone. He wasn't just my husband. He was the soundtrack of my life. And now that music plays somewhere else, but it still plays. Ozzy was buried beneath his favorite oak tree, just a few feet from the lake where he used to fish with Jack and talk about nothing for hours. The headstone reads only, Ozzy Osbourne, a madman, a father, a legend, 1948 to 2025. The world said goodbye.